The Busking Challenge has been taken on by many great musicians. The Shins, Frank Black, Moby and Roisin Murphy have all had a go. But it recently came to our attention that we had an International Street Entertainer of the Year 1993 on our own presenting team. Cop this. Who is that handsome devil in the middle, Mark?
That's me with the band that I used to be in, the Railtown Bottlers, and I was young enough then to be able to carry off a leather jacket and I believe leather trousers.
So, Mark, you've got the background, but let's see how much you and your band, the Dodge Brothers, can make in 15 minutes. Our Mark's in a band called the Dodge Brothers. They all have day jobs. You might recognise them from their appearance on the Culture Show last year when Mark made a film for us about skiffle.
Number 909, took my baby down the line.
But can the band meet the expectations of a Covent Garden crowd? Do they have the wow factor?
Took my baby down the line.
Because it's a dark and wet evening, the Dodge Brothers are forced undercover. So can they top the record set so far?
Rushing last week, 65 quid. Now that has really raised the bar. Skiffle was made to be played under these circumstances, but who knows? This may be the moment my dreams come crashing down around my ears. We can only find out.
Daddy, and I'm gonna have to wait, keep away from the dark. What I gotta say, one hand on, get you ready for a ride. Give me one hand loose and I'll be satisfied.
The Dodge Brothers start strong. Crowds had gathered while setting up. Now they've a good audience wanting to be entertained. But people really need to start emptying their pockets.
All right, one hand loose, baby!
It's time for some crowd-pleasing skiffle tactics.
Whoa, baby!
Woo! Woo!
Here we go!
As their acoustic set draws the crowd closer to the band, the Dodge Brothers are hoping this will translate into cash. Tap dancing? Is there anything these old-timers won't do to dazzle the crowd?
My God! Well done! Moving fast. Oh, 'cause my heart is working fast.
The atmosphere's electric, but there are only a few more bars left before the Culture Show clock rings time, so every last penny counts.
If you feel moved by the skiffle vibe, to put a contribution in the guitar cases, that would be absolutely marvellous. Just remember, guilt is a terrible emotion to live with.
Well, shake, baby, shake. Shake, baby, shake. Shake, baby, shake. Shake, baby, shake. Well, shake now, baby, gonna buy you a diamond ring. All right, now, mama bought a chicken. She thought it was a duck. She laid it on the table with her legs stuck up. Yana come to baby with a spoon and a plate. Said, serve us up, mama, we don't want to be late. Now shake, baby, shake. Shake, baby, shake. Well, shake now, baby, gonna buy you a diamond ring.
The Dodge Brothers' 15 minutes of busking fame is up.
Thank you very much.
The crowd seemed thrilled, but how much did they actually donate? Keen competitor Mark Kermode takes charge, counting the Dodgers' dosh.
And put them in piles of tens, all right? OK, so, guys, the total is £114.52. And I have to tell you, there was, in my mind, the great worry that we were going to come out here, get 10p and a cup of tea and moved on by the police. So I am just chuffed as nuts.
Yeah. We're getting an inkling of your competitive nature in that, though, Mark, to be fair.
Yeah, no, I am deeply competitive. And also, as you can see from that, complete ham. Because my feeling about busking was always, you know, you can't do too much. So tap dancing, running up the side of the bass. If I would have been
Human
juggling
pyramid.
fire. Absolutely. Everything is fair game.
It was all in there.
Because my only criticism of some of the other people who've busked, all have been fantastic musicians, is there has been a little bit of gazing at their shoes and a little bit of sort of singing. You don't do that when you're on the streets. You know, it's
They're
big and
indie
out.
markets, they're things. So
Oh,
let's
I see,
take a peek at
sorry.
some of the people that
Emo.
you've beaten. Yeah, well, apparently Emotronica's the new thing. Let's take a look at some of the people that you've beaten. Broken Social Scene, £1.66. We've discussed them every week. I almost feel embarrassed saying it again. But up here, Moby, big international superstar, £5.
No tap
£5.42.
dancing.
I know.
If he'd tap dance, he would have doubled that. He may have made 11 quid.
I know in the middle, you're quite a big fan of this man, Black Francis. He was on 21 quid, so to beat him must have been
I was absolutely
a bit
thrilled.
special.
Absolutely thrilled, because I love Black Francis.
OK, well, here are the Dodge Brothers, £114.52, which puts you at the top of the leaderboard. Well done. Well done.